Well, all right, all right, all right. This is Alan here, and we are live on a Wednesday night on today, January 22nd. And what an amazing time of year it is with the holidays here, and just people sharing love and sharing just emotions and just being there for each other and being able to spend time with family and friends and just being able to share makes a big difference during this holiday season. And so we just want to make sure that everybody we knows how much we appreciate you and that we wish you all whatever country you're in. We're in over 62 countries around the world, lots of different time zones, lots of different holidays. And so, here for me and my family, we want to wish you a very Merry Christmas. But there's lots of different holidays that are going on this time of year, so we want to wish everyone a very happy holiday season, and we hope you get to spend time with your family and be able just to have a joyous occasion and just to give thanks. Thanksgiving came and went, and we were giving thanks, and now we're able to just to get together with our family and just be thankful that we have our family, thankful that we're able to spend time together. Many people out there during this time are still struggling, and we understand that, and we're always looking to reach out and help people. I know, our heart goes out to those folks that are in the Kentucky. I know the tornadoes that went through there a couple of weeks ago went through multiple states. I think Kentucky was hit the hardest. Over 100 lives lost 2 weeks before Christmas. Homes totally devastated and leveled to the point that it looked like just a bare ground and slab. And so, we pray for those folks, and our heart goes out to them and people all over the world who are struggling. And the organization that we support here at Touchstone Essentials and we donate to is World Central Kitchen. And their mission is to feed the homeless and feed people in need all over the world. So the tornadoes hit early in the morning on Saturday, and by Saturday afternoon, World Central Kitchen was on site providing meals, providing food. There's been hundreds of other people that have gone to the area as well. People that just packed up and just there was one gentleman that is not even in the restaurant business, but he has a portable grill he pulls behind his truck. And he loaded up his truck, filled it full of food, and just started to up there just set up a kitchen, set up this grill on the side of the road, and started preparing meals and providing meals for those people. That just goes to show what this country and this world is all about. There's a lot of chaos that goes on in the world, a lot of controversy, a lot of this and a lot of that. But when you get down to it, people here love each other, they support each other, and when things get rough, we're here to support each other and be there for each other. And especially during the holiday seasons, it's just want to give thanks to everybody and just let everybody know how much we appreciate them and appreciate all they're doing. Hey, Josephine, good to see you here. And Joe Getz is on with us. And so, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to each and every one of you and to your family. And we just pray that you have an amazing holiday season. So, now, with that being said, 2021 is coming to an end. 2022 is just around the corner. And on January the 5th, I want you to mark your calendars, January the 5th, Eddie Stone and myself on our Wednesday night training, not next Wednesday night, but following Wednesday night, we're going to do a training on goal setting. And it's going to be really a great lesson and you don't want to miss this. We're going to be talking about not only how to set goals and how to set goals that you can, that are a stretch for you and that are not too easy to hit. No, we're not talking about New Year's resolutions. We're talking about goals that can change your life and change the lives of thousands of people all over the world. So we're going to be talking about goal setting, how to set goals, and how to achieve your goals throughout the year. How to achieve your goals. And so tonight, what I wanted to talk about was, we have a proven system with Touchstone Essentials here, Touchstone Team Elevation and Destiny Unlimited and the other teams that are out there. We've got a system that we use, and And the key to having massive growth, key to having huge success, and this past 2 years has been absolutely amazing with the number of people that have joined our company, and I don't have the final numbers yet, but I can just tell you that it's been absolutely crazy, and it's been a blessing. Of all the successes that we've had throughout, in 2020, we were just blessed because right now the topic of conversation is health and nutrition, how to be healthy, how to build your immune system, how to have a healthy life. And so when you look at the number of people that are part of our group and part of our company, I don't know the number that are in our company because I lead just one team, and it's an amazing team, and I'm blessed to be part of it, and blessed to be working with each and every one of you, and blessed at the amazing growth that we've had. And so over the past 2 years, that team has grown dramatically, and I have to look every day to even see what the numbers are. So we're right now Team Elevation and Destiny Unlimited is part of our team Touchstone Team Elevation. We're right at 125,000 people on our team. That includes customers and builders and VBOs, and it's continuing to grow dramatically every single day, every single week, and every single month. And many of you are seeing that growth. Many of you are experiencing that. And if you're not having that growth, if you're not having the success that you want to have, then what I'm about to talk about is for you. Is for you, And so, to be successful in this business, I love this industry. I love this business. I can tell you that we are part of the best, in my opinion. I've been doing this for right at 20 years full time. There's not a company out there like ours. I'm just here to tell you. I always talk about playing spin the bottle. I'll play spin the bottle with anybody when it comes to comparing our nutrition, our supplements, our products, and the ingredients, and how pure they are. But let me tell you something. When it comes to our compensation plan, I'll compare anybody's to ours. When it comes to our tools, nobody has the tools that we have. When we have the leadership and the group and the people that are here, it's just the perfect storm that we've all got to come together when we've got ownership and leadership like our team and our staff at corporate. Our customer support is absolutely amazing. When you have $50 gift certificates to give away to anyone, whether it be a customer or a new member, when you have a Verb app that is free, that you can share all the information you see, you don't have to be an expert at this business to be successful. What do you have to have? Well, the number one thing you have to have is desire. Desire. I was just talking to someone the other day, and we were talking about building this business, and I said, here's the deal. I said, if you want to have success in this business, I said, there was a gentleman who contacted one of the top leaders and millionaires in this industry and said, I want to know how to be successful in this business. I want to know how to do it. He said, I want you to teach me. And he said, great. I'll be glad to teach you. Meet me at the beach. I'm at the beach right now. I'm down here at Wrightsville Beach. And so they meet me on the beach in the morning at 7 a.m. So the guy's like, well, that's kind of odd. That's weird, but I'll be there. I'll be there. So he went to the beach that morning and he had his suit on and he had his slacks on and his dress shoes because he was there to learn how to build a business. And the guy said, well, come out here in the water with me. And he goes, I'm wearing nice clothes. He said, don't worry about it. Come out here in the water with me. And he went out to about knee high. He said, come on, keep coming out here. He got to waist high. And then he got out there to chest high in the water with the guy. And he said, what does this have to do with building a business? And the guy grabbed him and he put him underwater. And he held him underwater. And the guy was struggling and trying to get up and trying to get his breath and just couldn't figure it out. And he goes, what the heck's going on? And so finally the guy pulled him up out of the water. And he goes, what in the world are you doing? What's going on? I came here for you to teach me how to be successful in this business, in this industry, like you've been. And he said the number one thing that you have to realize is when you have the desire to be successful in this business, just like the desire, the need, the want that you had to take a breath, to that air. When you were under that water, you were worried about getting that air. You desperately wanted to get that next breath. And when you want it that bad, then you can have success. Then you'll have success. Now, interesting story. But you've got to have the desire to be successful in this business, to be successful, because it's not. Listen, this business is simple. It's a simple business. It's a simple business model, but it's not easy. You see, I'll never tell you that it's easy. I will tell you this, that it's worth it. Trust me when I say that. It's worth it. It's not easy, but it's so worth it. You know, I was in the restaurant business for 20 some years. We were original founders with Lone Star Steakhouse. We took it public in '92. We made a lot of money. I'm making more money now than I did. A high school kid from Clemens, North Carolina, with a high school degree. I'm not college educated. I don't have a PhD. I do have a PhD, a public high school diploma. I don't have a degrees and I don't have doctorates and I don't. But what I've got is I've got desire and I've got a commitment to my whys. I want to provide for my family and I want to be able to be there for them and provide for them and to live an amazing life. And I've got a true desire. And if you've got that desire, then you can be just like me. You see, there's nothing special about me other than I have a desire and I'm coachable. I'm coachable. You see, the systems we put in place. So number one, you have to have the desire. And that desire comes from lots of different reasons. A lot of people who come in this business, they're struggling financially, and they've got a true desire. And then you got to have the desire, and you got to be coachable. You see, when we teach you how to build this business, you got to follow directions. Great saying is this. A friend of mine said one time, if you want to go through a minefield, y'all don't know what a minefield is in the war. They have these fields or roads, and they plant mines. And if you step on the mine, you die. And if you're going to walk through a minefield, you want to follow somebody at a distance. At a distance. But see, you want to follow somebody that's been there before, that knows how to do it, that knows how to get you there, that knows what steps to take, knows what path to take. So you got to be coachable. And then you got, and your desire is what we call your why. Why is it that you want? And you got to have vision. You got to dream. You got to be a dream builder. You know, when we're young, we dream about it. We imagine it. You ever see kids imagining they're playing games? And I was down at the Hideaway RV Resort in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, up until a couple of days ago, and I brought the motorhome up here to Riceville Beach area, and right across from me at the resort is a guy that has a fifth wheel big RV, 40-foot RV, and he's got 4 kids at home, and he's a traveling nurse, and his wife stays home and homeschools the kids. And I was out talking to him. Well, the gentleman on the other side of me is retired from NASCAR, retired NASCAR, and they were talking NASCAR. And he said, my kids love NASCAR. They've got their favorite drivers. They've got their favorite teams. He goes, look over there now. They're having a NASCAR race right now. And they had their cars, the little die-cast cars. You know, we used to call them Hot Wheels when we were young. And different manufacturers make them nowadays. And they had the picnic table and they had the cover on it. And they had a race going on around that track. See, their imagination, and they were imagining winning the race and who was winning. And they were talking to each other. And their imagination was amazing, and they truly could visualize and see themselves winning that race. And you see, when we're young, we have great imaginations, and we dream, and we feel like we can accomplish anything in life. And as we get older, we're told no, and we get knocked down, and we get people talk about us, and we get kicked in the teeth a few times. And like many people say, you know, when you get knocked down, land on your back, because if you can look up, you can get up. And so you've got to have that desire and be okay with that, because that's life. That's the way life is. So you got to have the desire. You got to have the commitment to be willing to be consistent and persistent and not give up. You got to be coachable. You got to have the systems and the tools and follow those. Now, once you start doing that, you can have success if you follow the systems. You see, if you learn how to build and you follow our 6-step system, it's a simple 6-step system. I'm going to get to that in a minute. Then you can have success. But see, if you want real success, if you want true success, if you want massive success, then you've got to be able to create duplication within your team, within your downline. You've got to have other people doing that. You know, when I look at the number of people that came on board today on our Team Elevation, Touchstone Team Elevation. You know, we're right at 125,000 people. And when I look at the people that came on board today, you know, we've had quite a few people join the team today. Today's the 22nd of December. And we've had over 50 people join the team today. You see, and I don't know any of them. I don't know any of them. But see, what's happening is there's people from all over the world because we got a lot of them from the United States. We've got France. We've got Australia. We've got the United Kingdom. We've got Germany. I'm looking at the list right now on my phone of people who have joined the team today all over the world. Another Australia. There's a Canada. There's another Canada. You see, and the way that happens is we create duplication. You see, if you take the efforts of one person, you can build a team, a certain size team. But see, would you rather have the efforts of just you, or would you rather have and be successful and be paid on the efforts of 100 people, 1,000 people? You see, because if you've got one person working 10 hours a week, you're going to get, and that's how much you're going to do. You see, the harder you work, the more hours you put in, the more effort you put in, the more results you're going to see. But let's just say you're putting in 10 hours a week. And if it's you putting in 10 hours a week, that's 350, that's 3,520 hours a year. But think about if you and 100 people are putting in 10 hours a week. 100 times 10. That's 1,000 hours a week efforts that you're getting return on. You see, 1,000 hours a week because you're creating duplication. And this is what I want to talk about here is creating duplication using our simple system, using this rapid rewards growth system. Now listen, I'm going to be putting this on the team pages. If you haven't seen it, you want to make sure you check it out because this is our system. This is how this works. You see, it's the invite. Here's the system. Here it is. It's invite. You see, you got to put a list together of 100 people that you are looking to be interested, and you don't judge anybody. We'll talk about the details later, but you put your list together, and then you invite people to take a look at this opportunity, this business, or these products. And see, we use a 2-a-day system, 2-a-day, 10 in play, which we'll talk about in a few minutes. So you want to say, okay, I'm going to talk to 2 people a day. Listen, some people will talk to 10 people a day. Some people may talk to, say, 20 people a day. A good friend of mine, Ray Higdon, when he started in the business years ago, he doesn't build anymore. Now he's got a development business where he trains people. He said, my goal in my passion, he was broke. His house was in foreclosure. He was living on a friend's couch. He had lost his real estate business. He said he lost his, and he was broke. He said, I've got to do something, and I've got to take massive action. Massive action. So his goal was, he said, I'm going to get 20 no's a day. And however many people I have to talk to get 20 no's a day. You see, maybe, or I'll think about it's not a no. He said, I was after 20 no's a day. You see, when you're looking at the business and you say, okay, so wait a minute now, how fast can I build this business? Some of you want to go at a fast pace. You want to run wide open. You've got a 6-month goal you're willing to hit. And some of you are okay just taking your time. You see, it's your business. You can go at whatever pace you want. I will tell you this, it's much easier to build fast than it is slow because you're creating momentum. But see, that's totally up to you. Now, our system says 2 a day, 10 in play. What is that? I want to invite 2 new people every single day to take a look at the business opportunity of the product. 2 a day and 10 in play. That's the invite process here, you see. The invite process. Okay? And then when I find those people who say yes, then I'm going to share information, videos from the Verb app. See, all the tools are in place for you to have success. Step 1 is put your list together and invite people to take a look at the opportunity. The bigger your list, the bigger your opportunity, and the faster you'll go. You can invite as many as you want. We say a minimum of 2 a day. And then you share the Verb apps, the videos with them, the tools, the Meet Touchstone. See, every Tuesday night Craig does a Meet Touchstone, which is an opportunity video live. Some of them are recorded. You can share that with them. You can do a home event. You can do a nutrition workshop. You know, we're going around the country. I'm leaving January the 10th or 12th, and we're going to be doing lots of events. We're going to be launching those and then letting you know those events coming up soon. We can do events in your area. Did one in Wilmington for Deb Stella a couple of weeks ago. Had a great turnout, great event. Every single person there is ordering product. And so you invite people, you share the information with them, and then you follow up. So you get with your upline leader, because when you're brand new, you want to have your upline leader do the heavy lifting for you. Let the tools do the work for you. The tools, that's how you invite. See, you don't want to try to tell them too much, especially when you're new. You don't want to try to go into all this stuff because, number one, you don't have to be an expert to build this business. Number two is we don't want you saying the right, too much. Say less to more people, because you're simply looking for people who are looking for an opportunity. Then you get with your upline leader and you can do a three-way call or a meeting in the coffee shop. If you want to follow up with them and utilize your upline director and above to talk to the people that you're interested in. So step one, invite. Step two is share. Step three is follow up. Step four, those who are interested in the products or business and ready to get started right now, you're going to enroll them. Enroll them. Right there. Step four, enroll. Share a $50 gift card. And see, then you're going to train. We're going to do an onboarding, getting started call, training them. And we're going to train them with a getting started call or Zoom, learn the fundamentals, build confidence and belief, participate in the cadence of events. We'll talk about that in a minute. And see, you're teaching this. You're training them to do this. But then comes the duplication process, which means you're going to be holding them accountable to 2 a day, 10 in play. And you're going to ensure that the people you enroll go through the exact same process. They follow this system to the T. You teach and maintain our simple system. You teach the 3-P structure. You teach the cadence of events. You repeat steps 1 through 6 with your new people. Here's some of the questions that you want to ask over here on the bottom. When you're doing that, when we're doing the getting started call, we're going to be doing this, asking these questions. And see, it's a simple process. That's the front of the page. This is a 1-page document, front and back. Here's the back of it. How to build successfully. This talks about how to build and structure your team. You see, you don't have to be an expert at this. We're going to teach you this. So if you want to become a manager, you enroll 3 builders. Your basic building block for this business. You can max out this compensation plan with just enrolling 3 people, having 3 legs. That's it. You can max out this comp plan by having 3 people. Then so you're going to help those 3 people find 3 people, and you're going to become a regional manager. And then we're going to duplicate that again, and you're going to be a national manager. We're going to duplicate that again, and you're going to be a director. You see how easy this is? You duplicate. You enroll 3 people, and then you duplicate it once, you duplicate it twice, you duplicate it 3 times. That's 4 levels, and you're a director. And see, by doing that fast, you create team momentum. Mass times speeds equals momentum. And then, so you're going to plug people into what we call our cadence of events. You see, people have to be plugged into a system. They have to be plugged in because, listen, you want them hanging around winners. You want them associating with and being plugged into the team pages. You see, there's group pages, there's team pages. Every single person you should enroll should go through a couple of different things. You have to go through an onboarding call with them, getting started call with your upline leader. You have to take them and get them plugged into the team pages and to the corporate page so they know what's going on so they can be part of that. That's daily, 2 a day, 10 in play. Weekly, team trainings, what we're doing right now. Ask yourself, how many people in my downline are on this training right now? Leaders plug in. I've never seen anybody reach a 6-figure income, and we've got lots of them doing it, that are not plugged in to the weekly trainings, the monthly Super Saturdays and tour events that we got going on, the quarterly vision summits, impact summits, and wellness summits, and then the annual mastermind event. If you want to have success, I've never seen anybody have success that's not plugged in and does not attend events and does not duplicate by getting their people. You see at the bottom here, list, contact, present, enroll, train, and duplicate. This is the same as invite. Here's your success checklist. Are you following this checklist? Have you given it to the people on your team? You see, this is a simple system that works. A simple system that works. And so we want to make sure that everybody understands that. And so you want to be able to share this with everyone. Share this with the people on your team. And so that they know what it takes to be successful. That they know what it takes to have success. You see, if you want to have a big team, you've got to have multiple. Again, the efforts of 100 people is much better than the efforts of one. The efforts of 1,000 people is much better than the efforts of 100 or 10 or 20. Well, see, if you the number one reason, you see, this document is available for you. It's one of your tools. It's one of your most valuable tools to create duplication. If you want to make sure that every single person get this in their hand, let them make sure that they get this in their hands. Because anybody can have success if you've got the desire, if you've got the commitment, if you want to have success. That's what it's all about. Now, I'm going to be putting this on the team page. I'm going to be putting the document out there. You want to make sure you get this in their hand. You want to make sure that you follow this system. Now, you may say, hey, look, Alan, I'm just looking at earning an extra $500, $600 a month. That's great. That's great. But you're going to run into people, and you're going to meet people, and you're going to talk to people that say, hey, I want to earn $25,000 a month. I want to earn $50,000 a month. And we've got people doing that in our company, in our team right now. So whatever they are, so let's not hold them back. So let's not penalize them. This is the quickest way to have success. This is the best way to have success. So I want to encourage each and every one of you, as you start the new year, write the dates down. Wednesday, January the 5th, we're going to be doing a goal setting session. Let's get everybody you can on that, because we're going to be talking about how to set your goals and how to achieve your goals for 2022. Hey, I want to thank you all for joining in tonight once again. I hope you have an amazing holiday season. Be blessed. We appreciate each and every one of you. And we look forward to talking with you again very soon. Merry Christmas, everyone.